Hello and welcome to another VanHack success case video. I'm Ilya and today I'm really excited to be joined by Guilherme, who is now a software engineer at Yocale in Vancouver. Hi Guilherme, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm good. You?
Doing well, thanks for being here and congratulations on being the 100th VanHacker to be hired.
Thank you. It's my
Yeah.
pleasure.
Yeah, no, it's really great. So let's get started. Tell us a little about your background, where you're from, your professional career history.
Yeah, sure. Um, uh, I started in Brazil with Java and worked there for 3 or 4 years with Java. And the last year, I worked with Java on backend and AngularJS on frontend. And then me and my wife, we decided to move to Canada. And here we are.
Cool. So why did you decide to move to Canada?
Brazil, I don't know. Maybe we always had this dream, you know, first for San Diego, but we know that United States is, I think, a little complicated to stay there. You can maybe go and study for 1, 2, 3 years, but some you for sure you have to come back later. And then we decided to come to Canada, Vancouver, because we heard that it's the best city in Canada because of the weather and these things. And Brazil, it's in a very bad situation related security and other things that every Brazilian already know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
so that's why we are here.
Cool. Yeah, and I think you got tricked because the weather is not so warm now.
Yeah.
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 It's a little bit snowy. Cool.
Yeah, a lot of snow.
That's good.
But
That's good.
it's no problem. No
Yeah,
problem.
it's a good experience.
I have never seen snow in my life. It's the first time, and it's very beautiful. It's a very nice experience.
Cool. Yeah, no, I think so too. For the first couple of weeks, and then afterwards, it gets a little cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, let's get to it then. So you get to Vancouver. Your wife is doing a college, and you have a work visa. Is this the way you went?
Yeah, my wife is studying graphic design at
Cool.
Arts Institute of Vancouver,
Cool.
and then I have the right to have a work visa. I have an open work visa for
Awesome.
2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I can ask for more 2 years after.
Mm-hmm.
And but before that, we want to ask for the PR or something like this.
Awesome. Definitely. Great. So tell me, let's get to the job search. So you get to Vancouver, you're looking for a job. How was it in the beginning? And then how did you get the current job you have now?
Yeah. Here in Vancouver, you have to maybe it's something like this. You have to get experience with your interviews. That's why it's so important. We use the meetings of interview that you have in VanHack because you really have to practice this. You have to practice about interviews. You have to, because it's something that you have to learn about. It's not like Brazil. You just, oh yeah, my name is Guilherme. I work with this, with that, and okay, you are hired. Here it's different. People really want, really think that the interview is an important step on hiring somebody, and it is, it's very important, and that's why it's so important. You practice interview and practice your English in interview, and yeah. Um,
Definitely. So how was go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Great. Yeah. So definitely, I agree with you. Interview practice and English is the biggest, most important thing. And that's what we would try and help with the most as well. So how about the specific job? How was the process to find the job and do the interview? How was the interview with this company?
Yeah. In this company, I found the job, and I had an first interview by phone, and then they asked me to go to the company in North Van, and then we had an presidential interview, you know, and the basic questions about my background, about what I more comfortable doing, what I like to do, something like this.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Any questions that were difficult or that you remember that other people can maybe prepare for?
Oh yeah. When I arrived here, I still get save some money and make some money, so I had to work at McDonald's for some time, and I was not having time to practice in the interview, but I was always seeing which questions you guys were studying,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of them was in my interview,
Mm.
and I had difficult with a lot of them, but I think that I was okay.
Yeah.
I answered your question.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and maybe any one specific question or two, like what questions exact, like just so
Oh,
people who's watching this could prepare.
maybe talk about my background, some projects that I had in Brazil, that I worked in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
It's a kind of difficult talk of them in English,
Mm-hmm.
because I work at point of sales. Now I know, but in that time, I didn't know that the software and the front of stores, the
Mm-hmm.
cashier,
Yeah.
that I didn't know that this is a point of sales, and then was so hard to explain this
Mm-hmm.
to that guy. So I remember this question was very hard for me.
Yeah, no, I understand. That's good though. You prepared and you got better, but that's really great, and it worked out. So even if your English, I think the big lesson here for everyone who's watching is even if your English isn't perfect, you're not 100% confident in it. Go try,
Yeah,
improve,
yeah,
and you will
sure.
get hired. But Guilherme, the way you got hired was like a little bit different, right? Because you spent the first couple weeks working for them just to as a test, and then they gave you the offers. Well, can you explain how that experience was?
Yeah, it's because I don't have a degree, and my English at the time was really bad when I arrived it, because I know English, I know something, but I'm better writing, because you have to practice to uh, become more fluent.
Yeah.
And at the time, my English was so uh, horrible. It's bad now, but before was worse.
just getting better,
Um,
just getting better.
yeah, and I just had to work as a volunteer for 1 month and some days. I was going there for 2 days a week until they decided to hire me last week, I think. I don't remember anymore. Yeah, last week. And was like this.
Awesome.
I worked for free for some time to prove that I know things, because I didn't have English and I don't have a degree. I only had a paper with my background, and maybe this don't say too much for some people.
Mm-hmm.
Experience was very nice for me.
Cool. You proved that you can do it. You showed your skills, and then now you got hired. So that's great. It worked out. Fantastic. And then how are you enjoying? Is it fun? Is it a good place to work? Are you happy there?
Oh yeah, I'm very happy because I think 90% of the company, they are Persian. Yeah, they are very nice guys, like Brazilians. And and right now I'm working with what I like. I'm working with AngularJS and Node.
Nice.
I'm starting a new project from scratch. It's something about eBay and Amazon sales, and they just let me decide about the technologies that we will use, and it's very fun. I'm liking.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Great. So, how was your experience with VanHack Premium? How did that joining the premium members area help you with your job search?
Yeah, as I said, I didn't have much time to use the VanHack Premium, sadly. But every day when I arrived at home from McDonald's or someplace else, I always give a look about the questions on the practice interview and do some research on Google to know about and how to answer the questions. And I use it a lot, the positions, you have a section of positions available. I don't remember the name, and I use it a lot to see where I can apply my resume.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very, very nice. And, unfortunately, I couldn't use as I would like to use, but it was very nice for me.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. That's cool how you found another way, to still enjoy and still take advantage of, and then learn from the content. That's great. Congratulations for that. That's nice.
And a lot of advice that you gave me using the Slack. Yeah.
Of course. Always helping. That's really cool, man. Well, last question is, what advice would you have, speaking of advice, what advice would you give to someone who wants to do what you did? Maybe someone is 1 or 2 years away, or maybe 6 months away from moving, abroad, and what would you tell that person for them to have success faster?
Yeah, go further on your English. You have to really know English when you arrive here. It's a good thing. You will have less problems if you are with your English updated. And I don't know, practice a lot. Do a lot of interview practice. So I'm really sure that this will help you with your English and with your interviews when you arrive in Canada. And let me see. Yeah, this is technologies and IT or whatever what you are doing in Brazil and you want to do here. Maybe you already know, so you don't. Maybe you don't need to study this, but the English it's very important.
Yeah.
Something that and save money. You will need here. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. English and money. Those are two good things to have.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm working to get all VanHackers a lot of both. So
Yeah.
hopefully every single VanHack member has a lot of English and a lot of money from a good job as a tech developer, designer, working with technology and digital marketing in Canada and in other countries around the world. Awesome.
Yeah.
Great stuff, Guilherme. Thank you so much for sharing your experience, for being here with us, and congratulations again on getting hired as the 100th VanHacker, and hopefully just the beginning for both of us.
Thank you.
My pleasure. All right, and for everyone who has any questions, if you're watching this video right now, you're interested in create a free account at VanHack. See jobs that are open to sponsoring your visa or working remotely in Canada and Europe, and prepare yourself to have success and get hired just like Guilherme did. So go to vanhack.com for more information about that. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye. See you.